What's up, guys? It's Diana here with the Passion of Business TV Network, helping you transition your passion into the business that you love. And today we're going to be talking about some weekend tips. So if you're just joining me, if you're watching this on the replay, then I encourage you to make sure that you download the Basics to Starting a Business Guide. Text 444999. And let me actually put a microphone on. I want to make sure that the audio is coming through loud and clear. I actually completely forgot all about it. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Hopefully you're having a great time with the family, friends, or whatever it is that you're doing. Or if you are what I like to call the weekend warrior, where you are just running the business on the go on the weekend, doing it, cranking it out, whether that is building up your audience, whether that is reaching out to different people. It's a bunch of different things that you can do when it comes to starting a business on the weekend. And it's a lot of resources and tools that are out there designed to help you succeed that a lot of entrepreneurs may not know about. And so I wanted to come on here, do a quick session right in between meetings so that I get a chance to spend some time with you guys. I know it's been a while since we did a live session. Let me hook up the audio here. Let me know it's okay. Okay, so hopefully the audio is good to go. But wanted to make sure that I got a chance to hop on here, connect with you guys. Like I said, I know it's been a minute since we got a chance to do an online session within the group. Maybe you've been watching the videos, maybe you're subscribed to Passion of Business TV over on YouTube, or you're catching the videos as I upload them on my Facebook page, which is Coach Diana Gladney. So let's jump right in. But like I said, if you're just joining us today, we're going to be talking about giving a few quick tips when it comes to running your business on the weekend. And so a lot of times one of the common themes is usually a couple different things that comes into play when you're talking about starting a business on the weekend. One of those things is actually having the time to do it. Whether you are working overtime, you could be a single parent, or just, it could be several instances as to why you actually don't have what you need to, or as far as time-wise, have what you need to really take care of your business, really do the things that you want to do on the weekend. Excuse me, not on the weekend, but during the weekday. And so with that, it, becomes the challenge. Well, maybe that means that I can't actually run a business. That's not true. So I said, let's go ahead and jump right into a few quick tips, some things to help propel you when you're talking about running your business on the weekend. And so the first thing that we have to consider is, did we already plan for these 2 days that we have during the week? And so if you're not taking time out to plan for what you want to do today, waiting until today kind of is too late. You may be able to crank out 2 or 3 things, but you're too busy sorting through your ideas, sorting through just all of the different things that you really want to do during the day, trying to figure out what to do with the rest of the hours. Or if something else kind of pops up, then you're kind of like, well, I guess I couldn't get to it today, or what have you. So the best way that you want to be able to maximize the time that you have is actually planning out 15-minute not lunch breaks, 15-minute breaks during the week at your job, 30, 45 minutes, an hour lunch that you have. Those are times that you can use to actually schedule out what you're going to do for today. So today is Saturday. You got tomorrow that's left. It's not a lot of hours. 48 hours is not that many hours. If you still have other responsibilities, I know some of you guys may work on the weekend as well. And it's just about maximizing those small areas of time. And then over time, those things are compounded and it just adds up and it starts to make a difference. So you may think, well, me shaving off, 10 or 15 minutes of my lunch and actually using that to plan for today is not that big of a deal. Why I encourage you that it is. You multiply those 15 minutes up over the next 60 to 90 days, then that's when you're really talking about, it's like, wow, I really was able to do something there. And so even if you take 30 minutes, if you have an hour lunch, take 30 minutes to actually eat, and you're taking 30 minutes to actually do something else productive in your business, you're giving yourself more time on the weekend. And I know a lot of us like to sleep in. I know we enjoy, just finally relaxing and just kind of deprogramming from the week. But it's just one of those things that you kind of have to do. We're going to use not use really up the time that we have, but invest the time that we have now so that we can get more of it later. And so you kind of have to make that investment up front when it comes with your time. So the best way, like I said, again, the best way to utilize today is plan during the week how you're actually going to utilize this time. And so the second thing that I would encourage you to do, again, is actually do whatever it is that you said that you were going to do. Sometimes we can keep a schedule at a job better than we can keep one for ourselves and for our business. I actually was just having a conversation with somebody, and I said, hey, we can talk personally as, friends or what have you right now, but my office is closed, from 6 to 8:30 in the evenings. During the week typically is when I have, except for on Tuesdays, it's when I typically have my office hours, and when I'm doing stuff actively, when I'm scheduling time with clients, when I'm just doing that kind of stuff. Okay, well, they was like, well, can you do this or can you do that? Hey, office hours are between 6 and 8:30 in the evening. Sometimes those are adjusted, but that's pretty much how it goes. And so I have those office hours, even though I'm here at my home office, like the door is closed, I'm plugged in, I'm locked into what I'm doing. I'll even go as far as to tell my mom or my dad or any of the family members, just like, hey, you may not be able to reach me from this time to this time. I'm working. I'm at work. The same dedication, the same, drive, the same commitment level that we have to our jobs, our professions, or whatever it is that we're doing, whether you enjoy it or not. You adhere to a schedule. You adhere to the things that are, set out for you to do. You adhere to that during your work week. You have to adhere to that on the weekend as well. And you want to make sure that you're taking time out to actually focus, hone in, and just concentrate. Again, it comes back into planning out what you're going to do. If your office hours is 1 hour on the weekend, maybe you only have 1 hour. You have to plan out, what am I doing? Are you doing something every 15 to 20 minutes? Are you doing something every 30 minutes? Or how are you utilizing that time? What are you going to do? I know one of the things that I'm continuously talking to my clients about, as well as I'm expressing now within the group here, and just other things that I'll begin to share as we move forward, is that video is going to be extremely, extremely heavy. If you haven't noticed already, I have pumped up my production of videos. I've pumped up the content that I'm producing every week, because video is an extremely, extremely critical point when it comes to starting a business. I don't care if you even haven't officially started your business yet. Video is going to be huge. Facebook is pushing video. YouTube is pushing video. You have just other platforms like Twitter and Instagram and just all kinds of stuff. Even those short GIFs or all that extra other stuff. Everybody is transitioning towards video. So I heard the saying earlier today by a great video influencer, and he said that if a picture says 1,000 words, then video says, how many more millions of words, right? And so with that, it's like I'm encouraging everyone to utilize video. So if during that 1 hour block of time that you have in your office to actually that's your office hour, that's your sole dedicated hour. If you're using that to make videos, maybe you're going to make 2 and 3 videos at a time, even if it's only a couple minutes, then that's what that hour is for. Put your phone on airplane mode, all notifications on Facebook, cut it off. Since I'm focused on this right now, my laptop is closed. So I'm solely focused on what I'm doing for the next, 5 to 10 minutes as I'm doing this live session here. And so with that, like I said, you just have to, whatever your office hour is, office hours, however you decide to utilize that time, let it be dedicated focus of time and actually do the thing that you're saying that you're wanting to do to accomplish. So goals are not just, that's one of the things with the Kickstarter challenge that we have here in the group. Goals are not just about, the end of the year kind of deal. It's not, the 6-month goal that is, the most important one in my eyes, because it's the one that you set for the day. It's the one that you set for, the next minute. It's the one that you set for the weekend. So if we're talking about how to maximize your time as a weekend warrior, then let's talk about how we can set a goal for the weekend. So as we move forward in the Kickstarter challenge, really utilize those small blocks of time. It's not looking at getting a whole week off of work taking 2 to 3 days off of work, and that is, what you're going to use. That's fine. It's nothing wrong with that. But it's those small, fragments of time that you have that really mean a lot. Because I can't remember the exact statistic, and I like to be very straight on and just like pinpoint, direct as far as when I have those statistics. I have to find it and look back at it later. But it was saying how many hours a day people spend just checking like their Facebook news feed, and it's just based off of 2 to 5 minute increments. That's it. It's not people really being on Facebook for 5 hours straight. No, it's people taking time out of the entire 24 hours, and they're looking at their Facebook stream for 2 minutes and 5 minute increments. If you are honest, then you'll admit that, yeah, that was me. Or yeah, I probably spent about a good 2 hours on Facebook doing nothing today. I probably, did that, or watched a couple videos. I know I got caught up today, but it's okay, but monitor that time. So the third tip that I would give for you is to watch what you are doing when it comes to social media. That's big tip number 3. Watch what you're doing when it comes to utilizing time just on social media. Facebook eats up a lot of time. Facebook eats up a lot of time. I can't say that enough, simply because it's a notification about, let's just, go through how much stuff is going on. It may not seem like it when you're actively doing it or participating in it or whatever, or experiencing it, but let's just kind of think about it for a second. You got a notification about a post, somebody liking or commenting on a post that you did. That's a notification. Something that you liked or that you commented on, whenever somebody else replies or talks about that, then you're getting another notification that somebody else also liked it. Somebody else also commented on it. So that's a second notification. If you post something and you share something and, it's getting shares, this person shared your post. This person did this on your post. All kinds of stuff. Not to mention when somebody tags you in something or adds you to a group or something like that, whether you requested it or not, or are familiar with it or not. Just like I had a cousin, he tagged me in something that he was doing. I have no idea what he's doing, but I got tagged in it. So that's another notification. So what are we up to, like 4 or 5 now? So, it's endless notifications, not to include messages that you'll get and just all extra other kind of stuff. So dedicate the time that you're using, again, to that focused area, that focused activity that you're doing. And so if it's monitoring what you're doing on social media or on Facebook, you may have to cut it off for a while. Turn off email for a while. Turn off, the Facebook notifications for a little while, for a small time during your office hours or whatever, and focus and hone in on the things that you're saying that you want to do so that you can reach the goals that you're saying that you want to achieve. So those are my couple quick tips just to help you maximize your time as a weekend warrior. And so if you have any comments, if you like or enjoyed the video, give me a little heart, a thumbs up, or share. Comment on the video below if you have any questions, or maybe you have a couple tips on what it is that you like to do. So my question for you is, what do you actually like to do on the weekends for your business? What key critical thing are you using to help maximize your time in your business? So thanks for checking out today's video. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, like or subscribe. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to download the Basics to Starting a Business free e-guide that I have put together, and I'll link it down in the description below or in the post, wherever it may be. And or you can text 444999. Text leader to 444999, excuse me. So I'll say that again more clearly. Text leader to 444999, and you can download the Basics to Starting a Business free e-guide. Like I said, thanks for checking out today's live session. I will enjoy connecting with you all, and I will see you all later in the group. Take care, everyone. See ya.